Hi, and welcome to Friday and the 5th episode of The Pebble. Yep, we have made a week, and if you have done the whole week with me, God bless you. And if you are new, welcome. And today will be an introduction on what to expect for Fridays. And yes, if you've been sticking with it, it's another element of alliteration. So Fridays will hopefully be fun and fabulous and frank and family and film, and my husband's making obscene gestures, so no, but seriously, today I told you, if you were around Wednesday, about a little something called a Mardi Gras tree. Because yes, I am a Southern girl come to Buffalo. And for those of you who may have followed me from other online venues like Instagram, I have a little hashtag called Beaches to Buffalo. Because I didn't just come from the South or Texas. I came from Galveston Island, like sea level, and very warm and very humid, to Buffalo, New York. It has been an adventure and I am here for it. But I needed a little Southern with me. So maybe you do or maybe you don't know about Mardi Gras, but for me, it's something dear to my heart. First off, my husband and I went to New Orleans for our honeymoon. New Orleans is like top 5 cities of the world. Love it, love it, love it. By the way, my parents went to New Orleans for their honeymoon, so I kind of feel like it's a good luck city. And Mardi Gras is a tradition of gluttony, frankly. It is a pre-Lent celebration, and for those of you who may not celebrate Easter, Lent is a period of 40 days of deprival pre-Easter. So Mardi Gras is, well, basically a fortnight of celebration prior to the 40 days of deprival. And it starts this weekend. So I am putting up my Mardi Gras tree. Now, in the South, we often leave a tree up, and I already needled my husband for accidentally taking the tree down. It's fine. It's a little bitty tree. I will make it pretty again. And what you do is you, on that tree, decorate with more green and gold so that you don't have to do much. You just add a few flares to make it a Mardi Gras tree. And so you just leave it up a little bit longer. So those of you who don't enjoy taking the tree down, it's an excuse. It gives you a little bit longer for keeping it up. And the colors are green, purple, and gold. So some of us even like to find a few purple ornaments, which I see more and more of now. Especially since the Halloween trees have kind of become a thing. If you start looking around that time, you can grab a few purple accents that are just solid purple, and then you save them from Halloween, use them at Christmas, keep them up. Your Mardi Gras, see? That's how you explain it. It becomes cost effective that way, right? But Mardi Gras has the 3 colors. For the fleur-de-lis, it has a lot of French in it, and people always think about it with New Orleans, but see, Galveston is part of that tradition too. Galveston is about the same age as New Orleans, Pirate City, all of that. There's a vast history of Galveston that most people don't know because it nearly was washed off the face of the earth in the 1900 hurricane. And one of the many things I'm looking to share with you here on this show, but especially on an upcoming podcast that I'm planning, because I love Galveston history. So you have to stay tuned on that. But this is my way too of, I'd say, just keeping a little bit of the things that I love about my home close to me, because I am a homebody and I'm a big family person. And frankly, I have never been so far away from my family. When I was younger, my husband and I lived in San Francisco for a few years. And we did live in Queens for a few years, but even Queens isn't as far away as Buffalo, and we have our kids. So I want them to have these traditions as a part of their lives. And as I told you on Wednesday, it's also a part of my, if we can keep Christmas for a day, why not keep it all year plan, because of my great-grandmother Lay. And I got some nice feedback from you guys, and I'd love to hear more. What does that mean to you? And if you weren't here on Wednesday, I want to point out that this is what Christmas is for me, because that's the faith and the holiday that I celebrate. But I am really open to wanting to hear what holiday means to you, what faith and holiday you would keep in your heart to have that same feeling of home and anticipation and that feeling of excitement that for me and my family Christmas brings. That, oh wow, something's coming special. And as a child, there was the coming of Santa Claus and the decorating of the house. And we always felt like we treated each other a little better. And just there was a magic to it. And I feel like that magic could be all year round. And that was taught to me by my great-grandmother. And I hope I pass that on to my children. And so that's kind of a philosophy I'm carrying into the world as a part of the Pebble. So if you missed that on Wednesday, I wanted to continue to share that and see if you had something that you could share back with me. What faith or holiday brings that feeling to you? And maybe we can share it here on the show. So whatever holiday in your faith, or no specific faith, just your family, what brings you joy, something that brings that sense of anticipation into your heart and home, like Christmas all year round does for me. I want you to share that with me, please. And if you have a family tradition like the Mardi Gras tree, full disclosure, we didn't do the Mardi Gras tree in my home growing up. I learned about it later, and it was something I instilled in my home because I thought it was super cool, because I love Mardi Gras and think we should have Mardi Gras all the time. I love the beads. I love the color. I'm not a gluttonous person either. I just love the idea of the party and the intrigue. By the way, Mardi Gras means Fat Tuesday. You may have heard it called that. It's also called Shrove Tuesday, or if you want the more family name, it's Pancake Tuesday. In the Catholic Church, we often have a pancake breakfast on the Tuesday morning. And in my children's Catholic schools, my husband and I would come and have pancakes at school with my kids. So it's somewhat endorsed by a lot of the parishes. You'll have to check if you are Catholic with whether or not your parish appreciates it. I don't think all of them do, but ours always did. But again, this is about a family tradition and fun, and not endorsing any one particular faith. So that's my introduction to Fridays, which are faith, family, fun, fashion. By the way, I talked yesterday in Thrifty Thursday about occasionally wanting a new pop. This is an interesting new try for me. It's style we. I have a haul that I'm going to talk about that I've got mixed feelings on, but I will show you the haul and we'll have ups and downs and yeses and nos. That's for another Fashion Friday. Today was a mixed introduction for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my first week at the Pebble. I know I'm exhausted, but I know I'm thrilled that you came and to have completed the first week of this lifelong goal of mine, and for those of you who came by to support me, it meant so much, and I hope you'll show up next week. Thank you so much, and again, thank you for being a part of the Pebble, and I really do hope you will subscribe and come along for the journey.